Hey y'all, it's CCG. Today I'm gonna make some um, banana bread from scratch. I had some beat up bananas that I got from the grocery store the other day, and I'm the type of person, as far as bananas, I don't like all those dark marks on my bananas. I like my bananas like yellow with a tinge of green on them. I think they're the best when they're like yellow, like mostly yellow, but with a little bit of green. That's how I like my bananas. I'm not the banana eating type that likes all them specks and freckles all over top of my bananas. So I'm going to make this bread and just come along with me. I'll show you how to make banana bread from scratch. Okay, guys. So first things first, let me show you these beat up looking bananas. You see this? I don't like my bananas to look like this. When it's at this stage, the only good that this is going to be for is some banana bread. I wouldn't even put this in banana pudding. I don't know about nobody else, but I like my bananas fresh if I'm going to have it in banana pudding. So the first thing is I'm going to just start peeling all these bananas. And I have a couple of them. So I'm going to make 2 loaves because I give my mom her own personal loaf, and then I'll make one for my husband and I. Also, I've seen people, especially like vegans, they'll make like a fake bacon out of it, out of the banana peel, and they'll make it taste like it's bacon, but it's not. It's just banana peel. It's just a vegan way of doing things. Okay, so I still have 2 more to peel. These bananas look like they've been in a fight. They got bruises and everything on it. So what you want to do is you want to start mashing the bananas down. And they'll start softening and getting kind of loose like. Just keep mashing them. Look like baby food. Babies like this kind of stuff. So I'm getting it down. So this is what it's looking like so far, the consistency. So your banana should look like this. Now, look at all mushy and smushy. Make sure you get it all mashed down. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side for right now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is it calls for 1/3 cup of melted butter. So since I'm doing 2 batches, I did it twice. So I'm going to heat this up. Not so it's hot and boiling, but just enough to be soft and I can mix it together with the mashed bananas. Okay, so I had to sit down because my legs and my back was bothering me. So, okay. So what I'm going to do now, I just finished melting the butter. And I didn't want it like totally, it's still like some of it that's not melted, but I'm going to add it to the mashed bananas. Then I'm going to stir it up. Using a spoon to stir this up. Making sure I have the bananas mashed up. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the eggs in. It only calls for 1 egg, but because I'm making a double batch, I'm going to do 2 eggs. as you can see, I'm going to mix these eggs up with the mixture of the mashed bananas and the butter. Okay guys, so the next step we're going to do is we're going to add the sugar. I have some organic cane sugar. One batch calls for 1 cup of sugar, but because I'm making 2 loaves, I'm going to do 2 cups of sugar. So now I'm going to pour the sugar. So now I'm going to drop it in there. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it. Just bear with me. I had to sit down. I'm just not, I don't have a lot of energy today. So you're going to mix the sugar in with your bananas, your butter, your eggs. All of that's going to get mixed in. All right. So now I have this. So let me show you what it's looking like. That's the way it's looking right now. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I have to put some vanilla extract in this. Okay. And the vanilla extract I need is 1 teaspoon. Okay. So I just had to find the 1 teaspoon. Here it is. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Now, you can use whatever vanilla extract you have. I had this clear one. So, I'm going to use the clear one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm going to add some baking soda. It calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda, but I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So you want to kind of level it, sprinkle it in there. Now normally I would have my flours and all my dry stuff separated, but I'm not doing that today. I'm just kind of a little tired, but I just wanted to show you how to make banana bread as simple as possible. Okay, so I'm doing everything in this same bowl. Alright, so we're done with that part. The next thing is I'm going to get the salt. So it says a pinch of salt. Y'all know I'm not the salt person, but you have to put salt in here. So it says a pinch. That's 1 pinch. That's 2. It was a little bit. I'm just going to put that there. Okay, and then the next thing we have to do is add the flour. So before I add the flour, I'm just going to stir this up first. Now, as far as the flour is concerned, it calls for 1.5 cups. I'm going to have to do 3 cups of flour. I'm doing this the old school way, like back in the day when your grandmother and your great-grandmother was making it. I'm not using no mixer. Okay. Have it. That's enough. Okay. Alright. So you're going to dump it in a little bit. And then you're going to stir. I just want to stir that. Fold this flour in here and get it all mixed up. So if you have a hand mixer, be my guest. I do have one. I don't feel like trying to find it. I'm going to use this spoon and mix it up. And you'll notice that it'll start thickening up as you continue to stir. I didn't want to dump all the flour in at one time. And plus I still have to pour out another cup. It smells good, y'all. It smells good. So I know it's gonna be good. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the rest of this in it, and then hopefully my spoon will stay up. I'm gonna add one more cup of flour. Just one. Ow. I'm struggling. I'm tired. This is enough. I'm dumping it all in there. I guess, I don't know if this is how bakers do, but this baker is doing it this way, okay? So, I'm going to continue to stir and add this flour and fold it in until it's all done and complete. Okay guys, so now we got all the batter mixed up, and so we're going to spray these 2 loaf pans so they don't stick. Just need a little bit. I find this method much easier. Okay, so then I'm going to take the batter and I'm going to begin to put some in the pan. Let's see. Do a little here, a little there. Okay. Use a spatula to get some more in there. And get all that off the bottom and put it in there. Okay. Now prior to you putting this in the oven, make sure you put it on 350 and let it bake between like for 25 minutes to 30 minutes. And just watch it and make sure it's brown on the top. And then you can take like a toothpick or something and put it in there. See if the toothpick is wet. If it's wet, it's not done. Let it keep baking. So, okay, so now I already have my oven preheated, and I'm going to put the loaves of bread, banana bread, in the oven. And I will let it bake for about 25 minutes. Hey guys, so this is the end result of the banana bread. It looks so delicious and nice and brown, and I can't wait to cut into this.